Anders Rasmussen against Man Wei Chong and T Kai-won of Malaysia. Well, here's a look at the men's doubles draw. The Danes getting past the Daddies in half an hour last night. A little bit tougher for Man and T against the other Danish pair, Kjær and Søgaard, but they came through eventually in 3 games. Officials are in place on court. Here are the current rankings in the HSBC race to the finals. Yang and Wang at the top there. Ardiento and Alfien down at number 4. Rankireddy and Shetty just 1 place off the top 8 at the moment. Always very popular, Danish pairs in Finland. But Danish players have won nearly 1/3 of all the medals since this tournament's inception back in 1990. Kim Astrup at the front.
And Man Wei Chong and Kai-won T, Malaysia.
Down at the front with Kai just behind him. Just met once before, these pairs, there you see it. And the Malaysians won, so the Malaysia Masters actually back in May, round of 32, and as you see, in 3 games, 25-23 in the second.
Black or red? Red?
Sorry, straight
Black
games,
for
but
you.
still 25-23 in one of those.
It's red. Receive, who is receiving? Man to receive, team to serve. Which side? This side. Have a good match.
I keep saying
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kim Astrup and Rasmussen, Denmark. And on my left, Man Wei Chong and Hee Kai-Bun, Malaysia. Kim Astrup to serve to Man Wei Chong. Love all. Play.
So here we go, men's doubles final. I think we could be in for some excellent entertainment this match.
Yeah, it's a great first rally to start us off here. Very flat, very aggressive.
And a nice confidence booster for Kim Astrup.
I spoke to Kim actually this morning at breakfast. Just asked, how things have changed. He just said they're in a position now where they're enjoying it. They're really enjoying playing, and each tournament they just want to go out there and put on the best performance. It's amazing how their form has changed. After European Games, it's like everything sort of fell into place. The 3 tournaments before European Games, they lost first round of 3 tournaments in a row.
Service ball called too high. Service over.
Well, Felipe Chi in the service judge's chair, spotting the service error. Got a serve from 1.15 meters or below.
Wow. Phenomenal touch there from Kim.
That rolled over like a caterpillar on the leaf, didn't it?
Especially as he's actually slightly below tape. That's phenomenal control. So the Danish players have to be a fraction careful here. They're defending, but they're a bit passive. They're just reacting. They're just getting it back. They're not controlling really where they're moving the shuttle. Seen throughout the tournament, the Malaysians have a very strong attack.
Service over. 4-3.
Just the lift before from Anders, just a fraction short, and then it just put them in trouble. You can see where the Malaysians are attacking from them. It's quite short. Great return. This is an area where I do believe that the Danish players will have the advantage in the first 3 shots. They'll be more creative, more aggressive. Now the Malaysians there, they're so good when they're side by side, and they just put pressure on their opponents. And the only choice you really have is to go over, unless you have phenomenal control to be able to go in front of them. Great placement there from Anders. Just inside, just we see here, just inside the right hip, just trapped. Yep. Just trapped T there. Kim did very well there to keep that going. He was in big trouble.
7-5.
Yeah, neither man nor T really moved a muscle.
Again, Kim did very well. Anders put him in a little bit of trouble there with that cross lift.
8-5.
Kim just about did enough, and then Anders did brilliant to get it away again. Good lift over the top in the end there by Anders. Good pressure there from the Danes.
Yeah, they dovetail beautifully, don't they? Mind you, they should. They've been playing together long enough. Oh, that's wonderful placement from Manwei Chong.
Yeah, but if you just see the lift that's too short from Anders. You see where his feet are. Oh, you're not. Yeah. He's inside the front trams. You're totally correct. Phenomenal placement. You know, Kim can't even get a racket on it. But if you're lifting high, short to either of the Malaysian players, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Service over. 10-6.
Missed it.
Bad mistake, cheap point, because the gap's massive. He doesn't have to win it on that shot. Could be 2-3 shots after.
So that's a handy lead for the Danes at the mid-game break.
Formand skal op og lukke andet. Vores bagmand skal endnu tættere på. Meget tættere på.
Og hvis de trykker på den, så går den ned ligegyldigt, om det står langt tilbage eller langt fremme. Vi skal den her Kim udfordre.
You can see there, Kim's totally out of it. Just push it straight, and the Malaysians then would have had the advantage.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven 6. Heat to receive. Play.
The past masters are staying in the points, aren't they, Astrup and Rasmussen?
I don't know how. Don't know if we're going to see it. No, it's shots before. I don't know how Anders got one or two shots before that. Maybe he did incredible because Kim put him in a lot of trouble with the flat cross lift.
Excellent anticipation from Man.
Yeah, brilliant, and that's what makes a good net player. Someone that's hunting the shot here, straight up, bang, ready. He's not staying down, not letting his partner cover him, he's making a move. And then the rear court player is the partner that has to cover the net player.
Service over. 13-7.
Oh, he missed it. What a chance. They'd worked it so well.
Yep, it was Kim's block that kind of set it all up. That block there, brilliant, into the gap. And then A little bit fortunate for the Malaysians.
9-13.
Great serve, great serve. Really sharp on that third shot here. Racket straight up. It's not possible for Anders to be able to intercept that. He's got no time at all. Yeah, he had the string go there.
11-13.
Good pressure in the flat game from the Malaysians.
4 points in a row for Man and T.
A little bit fortunate here, the Malaysians. The right shot, but it's so short. I think he's slightly mistimed his lift.
Well, 13.
Wonderful deception from the back of the court from Man. And they're back on terms now.
Brilliant from Man. And tell you what, he has served the last 3 rallies incredibly well as well. Great variation, brilliant stop drop. You can see how deep Anders is in defense there.
Anders, can you show him?
Now, what we're going to see in the first 3 shots is going to be integral.
Okay.
T just forcing it a fraction too wide. The gaps there, middle of the trams, inside tram would be fine. Wow. Wow, that was very, very good from Kim. That wasn't even a loose net shot.
He was just so quick to see it and get across, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then just divert it away with the angle.
And the important thing there, Kim, just almost like a brush, not a big swing. Stepping forward, taking the shuttle as early as possible. Just a few quick points here from the Danish. All of a sudden it was close and now just sneaked away again.
Well, they won 6 in a row, the Malaysians, to get level. The Danes have won the last 4.
Very good judgment there to leave that from Man. And it all stemmed from incredible return of serve, spinning net cord.
Well, he was very close to that, Anders Rasmussen. And he wants Hawkeye to have a look. This might be tight.
He's also passed the shuttle back, so I think it was a case of I think it's got to be in. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 15-17. Play.
Well, that was a bit of a present.
Yeah, it's such a fine line because he doesn't want to just lift it, but he's pushed it through in an upward direction, and Anders has read it really well. And then gone cross because he's seen T's not quite ready. Again, the Danish, they survived quite well. They're in trouble in that rally, but they just moved the shuttle around enough. Just enough there for the Malaysians to struggle just so they're slightly off balance. Incredible control from Kim there. He stretched, he was in a bit of trouble, and he ends up getting a neck cord from the rear of the court here. Absolutely perfect.
Well, nice when that goes your way. 5 game points for the Danes.
So it's over. 16-20.
Yeah, Kim knows after that rally, it was just the wrong shot.
17,
That cross, he can't, he's got to go straight. Yeah. He needs to fade it straight as well to get the shuttle to dip before he gets to his opponent.
It's good.
18.
So 3 saved. 2 to go.
Just a bit kamikaze from Kim there. He's got to hold his ground. If the shuttle's going upwards to his opponent, you have to hold your base. You hold side by side. You can't chase forward. Only if it's going in a downward direction can you do that.
Out it was. So they scramble over the line, really, in that first game. 21-18 in only just over a quarter of an hour on
Second game. Love all. Play. Service over.
Fantastic return there from Man to start the second game.
Love.
It's an upward return from Anders in the center. Easy for Man to just put it away.
Three, love.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good from the Malaysians. T a lot more active at the net, and then Man there. Could have hit that hard, and he did in the first. Brilliant reception, absolutely brilliant shot.
Well, just the start they wanted after dropping that opening game. Off to an absolute flyer here.
Service over. Yes. 1-4.
T just seemed to time that slightly wrong. He was in a good position on balance, had control of the rally. Again, this is quite a cheap point. He's in a good position. Can't afford. He's on balance, and the lift's also short. Just too flat. He's got to focus a little bit more on the angle rather than necessarily just the power. Again, it's another easy point for the Danes. They're in trouble there. Doesn't even need to be fantastic. It's tough for Anders to be able to cover because he's the player coming back.
Well, he who hesitates is lost, they say. Rasmussen expecting his partner to cover that when he knew he wasn't going to. Really struggling to get it back.
I mean, Anders actually did incredible to even do the maneuver that he did to get it. But yeah, it was just total indecision. Miscommunication there. The Malaysians, when they're in an okay position, they just need to take a fraction of the pace out to keep the pressure on the Danish, but not necessarily think about winning the point. There's been two easy gifts that they've given the Danes at the start of this second game.
Service over.
Very well read by Rasmussen. I don't think the best flick. I know they're using a bit of variation. It's fraction, just a fraction flat for me. Rasmussen's read it incredibly well. Again, it's a comfortable mistake for the Malaysians. And it's going to give the Danes the confidence that they stick in the rally. The Malaysians will give them cheap points.
So from 4-love down, they've come back to 5-all, the Danes.
Yeah, brilliant attack in the end, and you could see the majority of that rally, it was a very, very flat game. No one wants the lift, because here in the end, Kim kind of has to, and it's a fraction short, and then it puts them in trouble.
6-5. Service over. 6-all. Service over.
That's really well read there on the flick serve. Gotta say, T has read the flick serve pretty well so far in this match. Good variation of serve, which you hadn't really seen. Just a fraction wider. Only needs to be a little bit of variation.
Service over. 7-8.
And then Kim Astrup feel a bit better.
8-all.
Kim, yeah, he's fully read what's happening there. I have to say, he's becoming more and more dangerous at the back. He's definitely more of the net player, but his steep attack at the back's proven very impressive. Great placement there in the end of that rally from T. You can see there Kim, he's on his forehand, which means he can't really cover that much. Anything across him, which is how the rally ends, is so difficult for him to get. Ideally in that rally, Kim needs to stay on the backhand to be able to cover more.
Well, as soon as that came off the net, they were always in charge.
9-all.
A couple of times they've had the rub of the green, Danish pair.
Service over. 10-9.
I think here that drive is just too upward, which means T can then play a downward shot, and it's so difficult for Rasmussen when he's moving backwards and the shuttle's coming down at him.
Well, it's almost alternate points at the moment.
10-all.
Neither pair managing to get themselves into the ascendancy in this second game. Last point before the interval.
Wow. Brilliant shot there from Rasmussen. Brilliant shot.
Nice way to go for the 1 minute break. Danes in front by a point.
Tænk nu fremad, specielt over, også når Kim han står her. Lige vær opmærksom på, at de spiller en flat forbi over.
Jeg synes det. Vi får løftet på den. Jeg tror, hvis jeg går meget hårdere på den.
Nej, men det er mere dem, de spiller ned til Kim. Dem Kim lægger ind, spil den ind, ind til nettet, prik den ind til nettet. Ja. Du skal være klar på den mellembanen.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven 10. Play. Service over. 11 all.
Man steps in really well there. Plays a shuttle into the gap.
Excellent defence from Rasmussen and Astrup.
12-11.
It's the shot there. He's got to just lift that and give his partner. T's got to lift it and give his partner man time to recover. It's too flat.
Going to challenge that. This is quite close, I think.
Yeah.
At this stage of the game, it's a good decision, even if it doesn't prove to be correct. Good call from the line judge.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-13. Play. Oh. 13 all.
Very, very sharp there from man at the net.
14-13.
Hunting the shuttle on it as soon as it was a fraction loose from Rasmussen. Really sharp.
He's done that on several occasions.
Service over. 14 all.
Both of them almost, that was almost
Called in.
an offside appeal from two centre-halves in unison. Both arms went straight up simultaneously.
So again, Kim gives the shuttle back. So I'm guessing this lands. Yeah. on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
So out of challenges, the Danes in the second game.
15-14. Play.
It's great sustained attack from the Danes.
15
They have had the rub of the green, haven't they, though, with net cords? I think that's 3.
Yeah, I still would like from the Malaysians when they put in the Danes in a little bit of pressure, not chasing forward, but stepping up, having a slightly higher base on court. Feel like they're giving them too much space in front of them. So it's been called in, and I think the Danes weren't very happy, but they can't challenge because they've used all their challenges.
Hard to say. Close, but as you say, you've challenged twice. You can't moan about it. You only get 2.
It's the wrong shot there from T. That's exactly what, when Rasmussen's playing that shot, he wants a reactive shot back in this situation. He wants, yeah, because Kim's made the move and it's just coming in an upward direction towards the Danes. T has to take a fraction of the pace off to get it to dip. It can't just rise.
Fight! 17-16.
Well, a couple of errors at a very inopportune time
18
for the Malaysian pair.
Yeah, we've had some very quick points there go towards or for the Danes.
Not hanging around either, Astrup.
And again, and this is the thing, all that's happening is Kim's doing a good serve. Malaysians are trying to play around him. He's on it, and then he's getting the attack. And almost first attack, they're getting through. Brilliant. On the line now. If the Danes were to win this will be 3 500s in a row that they would have won in the space of around 3 months, which is incredible.
Yeah, Canada, Hong Kong, now maybe Finland. That's 1 saved, but still 3 to go.
Time is over. 17-20.
Could we see a set play here from the Danes? Just playing a little psychological game there. Rasmussen. It's in.
And that is a hat-trick of titles. They've taken down the Canada Open, the Hong Kong Open, and now the Clash of Clans Arctic Open. 21-17 in that second game. Great performance from Astrup and Rasmussen.
The form they've had since European Games is absolutely incredible.
21-17.
Well, I've got to say, they haven't wasted any time with the presentations today.
And the men's doubles champions of Arctic Open, Kim Astrup _ Rasmussen, Denmark.
So yet another trophy for the ever-popular Danes.
The prizes will be presented by Mr. Benny Holst Andersen.
That's going to be
chairman of Yonex Scandinavia.
33,000 US for the winners, just shy of 16 for the runners-up.
Thank you, Mr. Benny Holst Andersen.
So a few photos from this quartet. Just probably played the bigger points better, the Danes.
Thank you, Malaysia and Thailand, Malaysia.
Got to get the coach involved. Well, let's just check what we've seen there this afternoon. In the mixed doubles, Fung and Huang, the top seeds, coming through in just over half an hour against Jiang and Wei in the all-Chinese matchup. Another all-Chinese affair, the women's singles. And in the end, it was Han Yue who came from a game down and saved a match point, eventually winning in 3 in an hour and 20. The men's singles, very good. Li Zijia, just 40 minutes on court. His first final of the year and his first victory. On to the women's doubles, and the youngsters Lu Shengshu and Tan Ning continue to make waves in the sport. A straight game victory against Kitty Harakon and Prejongchai. They saved 6 game points in that second game before winning it. And as we've just seen, victory in the men's doubles for the Danish pair Astrup and Rasmussen. Just 38 minutes on court, keeping their nerve to win 21-18, 21-17. Well, that's about it from our coverage here from Finland. Just a reminder that next week we're going to be in Denmark. Massive tournament, Super 750. Our coverage starts on Wednesday. Please join us for that. For now, though, for me, Trevor Harris, for Chris Langridge, and our whole production cast and crew here in Finland, see you soon. Bye-bye.